Welcome everyone to today's live stream. More Planet Crafter. Nice Saturday. We're gonna go green or greener, more trees, and special surprise for those of you who joining in right at the beginning. That's right, I got it. The Steam Deck came in yesterday, so I'm not gonna do a stream from the Steam Deck, obviously, because I'm holding it, but we will talk about it for a second. So we'll say hi, everybody. So hi, Xbox. Your girlfriend's with you, so hi, Xbox's girlfriend. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Pierre. So yeah, my Steam Deck, came in. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I knew it was gonna be kind of like a Switch, but I didn't think it was gonna be like bigger than my head. Like, this thing is taller than my iPad. Actually, it's as wide as a 12.9-inch iPad. So yeah, it's a little bigger than I thought it would be. And it's not gonna show right now, but right here in this little area, it's a bad seal on the screen. So when it's dark, I can see bleed from the backlighting on it. So it's got like a little white glow around that. So I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to bother sending it back for a replacement or not. I don't know how long that would take to get a replacement at this point, but yeah, if it was a monitor, I'd be sending it back, because that's bad to have that sort of thing. And yeah, it definitely doesn't have the right fits to the corner there, because it has a notable white blur to it right there. Other than that, it's actually, I mean, it's decent. I was gonna say the controls are a little surprising. It's not comfortable to me. I would say it's not like, it's not so much the joysticks. Like, it's not hitting these when I'm not supposed to. And it's the back buttons, actually. The ones right here are just, I mean, it's a little awkward. You either do it with these or you do it with these. And the amount of force I have to use on those, it's kind of hard to do that while you're also trying to use, like, the thumbstick, depending on the game. So it's a weird... It's going to take some getting used to. Let me just say that. I did put some games on here that are more geared towards, I thought would work with the gamepad. Like Killer Instinct. I mean, that was a console game originally, so I put the one on there that actually works out well for this. But I tried, like, Dying Light, okay? I've played that on keyboard and mouse. Took some adjusting on remembering the controls, but with this, it's just a bad control layout. Like, the way the controls are done for a gamepad, it was just awful. Painful to play like that, and the controls kept changing. Like, I'd have, like, the little dial pad here, the D-pad. I'd hit up, and this time it would do, like, the flashlight, and then the next time it would kick. But it doesn't do that on the other games. It's just Dying Light. It seemed to be like the controls were changing while I was playing. So, that, you know, Dying Light is recommended as being compatible, being good for Steam Deck. It's one of those that, like, when you first get in, it tells you, here's the games in your library that are good with it. Like, it separates those out. But, yeah, Dying Light was not a good one for that. The controls are actually bad. So I haven't dived into, like, I have not done Subnautica, No Man's Sky, Ark, anything like that on there. I've done games I know it would sync my save over. And so far, it's done well with that. And my next thing is I'm going to be doing some emulation. I'm going to set up, like, some Super Nintendo on it. I could play some old school Legend of Zelda. Maybe Super Mario World, something like that. Super Mario RPG. Bring back the glory days. But it is nice, you know. Again, it's going to take some getting used to. And I'm going to say the touchscreen is probably the nicer part. It's very crisp on the screen, but the fact that it's just easy to, you know, do that in some cases helps a lot, as opposed to having to do it with, like, the joysticks. And there is a, what I thought would be, like, the desktop mode thing. Like, I fear there's a little button up here that actually gets used in some games as, like, enter and return, whatever. I thought that'd be desktop mode, like a quick switch, but it's actually, you either hold the power button and tell it to reboot, or you can go where they've got a Steam key right here. You hit that, always pulls up your Steam configuration, and under power, it's got sleep, shutdown, restart, and switch to desktop. And that's one of the key things for me on this was it actually will switch to a standard Linux desktop, has Firefox already on it, all that stuff, and it's got a little shortcut. You just double tap, click it, and it goes back to Steam mode. So it's very quick and easy to swap on that. The weird thing for me was it was very slow on that first boot up. It did not want to load. And it did not want to even turn on until I plugged it up to power, even though once it booted up, it said it was like 70% battery. Like, pressing the power button would not turn it on until I actually plugged it up. So when you get yours, just know you might have some weirdness at the beginning. So hi, Devil Child and Zero Mistakes. Thanks for joining as well. Hi, Felonious. So yeah, that's the Steam Deck. You know, I mean, there's no HDMI out or anything like that, so it's not like I just plug it in like a camera would be, but it does have the USB-C on it, and they're supposed to have a dock type thing like coming out, but honestly, I've got like a $10 stand that I've been using with my iPad that is actually perfect for it, and it was like $10 on Amazon when I bought it. Probably costs more now, if I had to guess. And it does have the micro SD card slot on that side. You can see it right there. You can expand if you need to. And apparently the speed is not that big of a requirement on those, so you don't have to go get like the absolute high-end 8K quality footage ones for that. But yeah, I went with the big one. So again, the only real cause for concern is the fact that the screen has that leak from the backlight on that one side. But you know, I might get me like a USB-C dock or something where I can plug it up and have it screen share, and we might do like a stream where I sit here and play on the Steam Deck one time. If you want to do that, let me know, and I'll see about getting me like a little hub or something that I can do that, and we'll do like a live stream with the Steam Deck itself. I'm not sure what game it would be. Maybe Planet Crafter would sync over and I could just do that, though I kind of feel like it is a little bit easier just to do on keyboard and mouse for that. So yeah, well, that's my Steam Deck. And yeah, if you're Q2, probably gonna get yours pretty soon. Mine was pretty quick to, you know, pop up for the alert on that. So yeah, and it was pretty fast. I mean, it popped up Monday. I ordered it Monday. It shipped Wednesday. Was here yesterday, Friday. So not like a super long wait in terms of once you order it. I mean, yeah, it did take a couple days. There, wrong button. It did take a couple of days, but it wasn't like too bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And Timmy is waiting. He's got a treat here. You know, treat, yeah. I'm sorry, I've been talking about the new toy. You can have, all right. He'll do his thing there. So yeah, we're gonna do some more greenery today with this. I mean, it's getting green. It's getting mossy. But the big thing is the trees. I like the trees. Trees are helping out. And let's see, I got the tier 2 last time. I can't remember how close I was getting right now to the tier 3 tree spreader. So we'll be upgrading. Yeah, 79, I'm 30. Okay, so we got 30 GTI to go. So that's not bad. And then that one, that's the one we're gonna really take a little bit longer to get to. Kind of, yeah, afraid of if I have to do a lot more flower sprayers, it's gonna slow things down because of that animation with the sprinklers. It feels good to play on controller. You know, I'm sure it just depends on the game. Like, I could not do Killer Instinct on keyboard and mouse, but controller is good because it was made for controller. But Dying Light, that was an absolutely horrible experience trying to play that with controller. I mean, the automatic setup was like run is you have to hold down the same thumb pad or joystick that actually moves you forward. So you're pressing on it to get it to click, holding it down and then still trying to be fine-tuned on your movement of running, while the other joystick turns you. So it's run, forward, sideways, turn, and then you're having to press on it and hold. And it's not like, I mean, it takes a little bit more of a click than it's not like a super light click, at least on mine. So you know, I did prototype 2 with it, and I had to tweak the settings because it was missing certain keys in the one that loaded by default, which was a community preset that somebody had made. So it wasn't like it was just the default. That's one of the games that was like not recommended or not certified with it. We'll say certified. It's not certified with it, but could work. And yeah, it's just, you know, some problems here and there. Took some tweaking, but I was able to play Prototype 2 pretty well once I got it tweaked with my own configuration. Big thing still is like Dying Light. I would have to go in and massively change that to get it to work. And it's just the back buttons, relying on those so much. That was the big thing for me. After about an hour last night, this hand was cramping right through here. It was just hurting because of having to use those buttons so much. So I'm still not sold. I think I'm going to end up enjoying it a lot more as a emulation console type thing, where I just, you know, load up my Super Nintendo games and stuff like that and go have fun that way. I'm gonna play some old school. I did see it will play, like, some people have shown it playing like Game Gear, Super Nintendo, stuff like that. And now RetroArch actually works on it directly, but you got to go and add some of the emulator engines manually to it through Steam. But, you know, other than that, it's not like, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that bad to set up for emulator use. And I've even seen it play GameCube games. I haven't seen anybody doing Switch games on it yet, but I did see somebody using GameCube games on it, and it ran smooth. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing a little bit of that. You know, just breaking out the old school games. That's my thing there. I think I used all my fancy seeds last time. Did I? Yeah. We're gonna get a couple of these going. And of course I gotta look up the recipe again. Tree bark, which I just used up, and mutagen. That's I want to build, I think, another one of these just to speed up my tree bark production a bit. Okay, yep. Bacteria sample. And that's easy enough. Boom. Actually, I'll come back. Honestly, the water is not like an issue anymore. Actually, algae is not an issue anymore. I've got so many of these that it's just a matter. I really need to just make a ton of bacteria samples real quick. Just use up everything I can from those. Short by one. It's okay. We can do that. I did not see you at the command center thing. No, I did not see that yet, that spot. And I will get around doing more heaters and drill. I did an extra drill last time. I just, you know, I'm going to do some more heaters because I've got that platform. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I also want to get more trees going because, you know, trees, biomass kind of thing. Make it look prettier anyway. Methane and sulfur. Which I need to start stocking up that too. I'm gonna have to add more storage stuff in here. Maybe I won't need the extra biodome for tree bark. So that, and that. Research. Start sequencing. And Yeah, I'll just dump those. I just need the tree bark. Okay. Alright, you know what? Before I do that, let's say I did some more drills. I mean, that's, you know, osmium super alloy. I got plenty of osmium. I make plenty of super alloy, but I've got some explosive powder still. I remember getting. Yeah, look at that. See right there. You know what? Let's just use them all up. 4. So that's 4. I'll need another whole bunch of super alloy. And oh, my last 4 iridium rods. Okay, that's burning through that right there. So that's 1, that's 3. Too many. Too many. Let's go add some more. Oh, and you know what? Let me grab some iron, because I might actually be needing to add some foundations. Oh. That's a... Oh, it is super alloy storm. It's purple, and it's fast. Yeah, that's big problem is it causes so much stutter too, with everything just kind of freezing up. All right, so much shaking too. Of course, too many plants to make it hard to see. Okay, I can see one. Well, there it is. Wait, rolling. Oh, okay, that was a little close. Most of these I've noticed don't actually like drop anything. Like, a lot of these are just the explode, and you don't even get anything out of them on the super alloy. There's just so many dropping, and then you only get, like, really 1 super alloy from each hit. And it really does not give you long enough to collect these. I mean, the rocks go away very fast, which is nice. Makes it easier to collect them and not be trying to fight your way around the rocks, but same time, I'm also getting all this greenery that is kind of making it hard to see. Oh, there's one. Not like this is super critical, but hey, free super alloy. Why am I gonna turn that down? Okay. I remember seeing one hit right over here, and apparently it did not include a drop on that one. Yep, okay. Alright, that's enough. You know what? I just remembered I was gonna build those other tree spreaders up there to kind of spruce that up a bit. Okay, plenty of super alloy now. Let's see. 12 is what I needed, so... There we go. Yeah, it's I mean, you could say Land Subnautica, except it's not even like the story in Subnautica. I mean, yeah, you crash land in a pod, survival pod, but you're not like stranded here because your ship got shot down. You're intentionally sit here to work and accomplish a task, and you get actual, well, you get text communications like emails. You don't get the voice messages like in Subnautica, but you do get messages coming in. You're not sending a message out, but at least getting, you know, messages coming in for somebody else who got stuck in the same situation on another planet. Let me see how far out. Let me go with this. Line this up. Yep, one more. Go ahead and do one here. I probably don't have enough room for all of this. And I'm not going to have enough iron to make that room. Yep. Out of iron. It is raining in the desert, so that's nice. That means this won't be desert much longer. Or shouldn't be desert much longer if it's getting a nice bit of rainfall. Okay, don't need a lot. I just need some iron. Alright. I just got a ton of super alloy, but I'm going to be using a lot anyway. I'll go grab some... Grab whatever's in the super alloy extractor. That should help. Ginny is going to fit some nachos. Of course, you gotta fit a snack. Always with the snacks during the live streams. Timmy gets a snack. Ginny gets a snack. I'm just sitting here drinking my water. My character gets beans. I mean, if that counts. I'm still tempted at some point. I want to build a platform base that spans that whole area, just goes above all of it, and have like multiple spots where I can climb up ladders, maybe, or you know, steps. Would like to see some ladders, like outdoor ladders in this, like a variation for that. That's stackable. But yeah, it'd be kind of interesting, I think, to have a base on top of that area that just spans across the whole thing. And lets me just go up there and, you know, build. Have different spots I can walk up on. Is that it? Nope. Too far. I actually went to the... I lined it up right just on the wrong platform set. And that's it. Yep, that's all my iridium. Yeah, I feel like having a... Yeah, I build my base out here. It's taking up ground space where I could put trees and such. And obviously, I mean, I kind of want to keep this now free of trees if I can, because it's hard to find stuff when the meteor's coming. Granted, I really don't need to rely on it that much, but it would be helpful, you know, to be able to find stuff a little easier. Let's get this one going. 1, 2, and... Tree bark was somewhere over here. Oh, I never did get that tree bark. Okay, that's right. I was still making tree bark. There we go. Oh, wait. Done. Research. Sequence. Go. And I am not going to use these two over here. I got enough. Yeah. Let's continue with the area over here where I'm not worried so much about trying to find stuff anymore. That one's still... It's fully grown. It doesn't have a lot of trees, though. Oh, I thought that there'd be more trees right there. Oh. That. And we'll do the other one up here. I got seed coming for that. And I'll need, yeah. That'll help. Very nice and green right now. You unlocked the insects completely last night? Alright, well, you know, it's just like with the lakes. It wasn't like it stopped at the lakes. You know, you got, like, it slowly built up the lake. So I would expect if there was insects in the game, I would at least be seeing the occasional insect. It might not be very often, but I'd be seeing at least some. The fact that I'm not seeing any, yeah, I kind of figured they didn't have that animated yet. Because if they did, I, you know, again, would already be seeing it. I'd probably need to clear some other junk out. The stutter is kicking up so much now. There we go. That. And it's always when I'm facing towards the flower spreaders. Because of that sprinkler animation. It's always when that pops up that I see the stuttering kick in. So I might be taking some of those out before too long. I'm sure adding all the trees probably doesn't help, but it's not like it's a lot of little droplets being animated at the same time like the flower spreaders are doing. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go do a bunch of these right now. Doing that. Let me go check on my methane. Once again, there we go, got that. Goody, goody. Wow, 2 more oxygen bottles this time. I'll just take those out. I got 2 extra methane. Send me 2. Pop these in because I will need those. Let's see how am I doing on the zeolite. I got enough for 2 more, so I need to do at least. I got 1 waiting. So I'll be that one. Okay, I need at least 1 more mutagen after this. That'll give me at least the max out my tree spreaders I've got right now. Ah, no! Clicked the wrong button. Okay, that. Let's see. I've got plenty of super alloy. I got a lot of osmium. Let's use up some of that now. Again, that's 12. So that's gonna be 2 more. Let's see if I have enough for this. There. That should be the right count. So that will... Kind of wish I had a better way to arrange these than just cluttering them up right here. Actually, if that desert area does not become greener, does not start to fill in better, bossier, I'm gonna move everything over there for the drillers. Like, I got the heat over there, move the drills over there. It's a desert, it's, you know, of course it's gonna be hot. There we go. Last one. Or actually, ooh. Might move the drills into the cave. Yeah, I could just do that. Put the drills all in the cave, like start in the back and work forward. Just leave a little bit of space to get in there if I need to, you know, want to rearrange things. Cave's already got all the green. You know, it's fine. You seen somebody unlock fish in the game with 70 tree spreaders tier 4 and launch 300 O2 rockets? Ah, that's a lot. I mean, how'd they count the number of rockets? Do they just look at like what their value is, like the multiplier, or did they actually keep track during that like while they were building, like, oh yeah, I launched this many rockets? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't show rockets here. And there's nothing there. So I'd like to know how they know exactly how many rockets they launched. Did they seriously count? Or did they just kind of, did they guess? Did they, is there a spot I'm not seeing that lets you track it? That I want to know. The 70 tree spreaders is just, you know, using up all the seeds you can find. And speaking of, I'll probably, yeah, go ahead and get these cleared out. I'm so hoping the next big update fixes these where you don't have to replant every single time. It's kind of stupid to do it that way. And you want to change it? Take the seed out, you know, after you harvest, like you would do in other games. Then you swap in the new seed. But having to do this every time, no, just, you know, you plant, you harvest, it replants. And, oh yeah, bioplastic nuggets, we're gonna need those. Taking every one of those, so I can make a nugget. I'll go ahead and make some more fertilizer. Well, I can, because I get algae, I get sulfur, silicon, and water. Got spare silicon. Just kind of hanging out here. Actually, it was, yeah, just 2. Grab some water. Whatever's left, I'll put it away. Two nuggets. Okay. Dump in a bunch of water. For now, let's see. What was it on this? Algae, sulfur. Alright, let's get some algae. Again. I just fill up on my algae. Once I'm out of room, I'll dump some of that in. And I'll make some more bacteria samples. Well, maybe not bacteria samples. I might clear the rest of my mushrooms out. Just, you know, I can always recycle stuff backwards. So, you know, even bacteria samples and stuff like that will recycle backwards. So I can always go back if I use up too much of something. Makes me wonder if that's going to get changed before full release. Oh. I'll have to come back for a little more, but there we go. that. Cover me for the rest. And bam! Look at that. Okay. I should have a tree seed done too now. Where did I put that? I had something of those somewhere over here. There. Actually, you know what? There. Like that. Tree seed. Done. Get tree bark after this. There's so much you got. I mean, I gotta remember to check so many things, which I would love to see a little more of, like, with the upper tiers becoming more automated on that. Like, the tree bark can automatically get harvested. You know, I shouldn't have taken that out. A kind of thing like, here's a tier 3 and it produces more, or, you know, like I said, some kind of smart storage where it can be integrated so stuff can automatically be, like, moved over to that storage. You know, that kind of stuff would be nice. It's quality of life, make things easier. Get another one going. Get that. Using up the cheap seeds first. And I know I had some over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Plenty of those I can use up. Bam, like that. There we go. Yep. Okay. What else can I start throwing in here? That's where we're at. 60. All right. Moving along. Oxygen definitely could go up higher. I do need iridium if I want to make any more rockets. I am out of iridium rods. Might be a good time to go collect some iridium. Does not get any moss in the desert. I'm going to keep the heaters out there, though. That platform is partly for me seeing how high I can build in the end, too. It's just, you know, and I got a lot of iron coming in now. I don't need as much anymore in the way of iron. Though, of course, all that, and I got 1 iron out of that round. For something that's supposed to prioritize iron, I got very little back out of that. Oh, yeah, that's enough. Did not get as much iridium as I usually do. Got more iron from the iridium site. Five of each. I can do this. 5 there. Okay, so I'm actually down by 1 silicon. So that's cool. And then aluminum. I never did go check aluminum last time. I should have done that. I should do that now. So I'm not just relying on collecting stuff from each one. Lordake. George, or Iordake, maybe? Is that a capital at the beginning? Hi. Put the golden seed to make them more realistic? That really is what it takes to make it more realistic? I mean, that's realistic if it was, like, kind of a swampy area. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a return right there. That's a focused return. That's definitely giving me plenty. Oh, I might throw in... I might just do an extra extractor in a couple of spots now, just to speed it up. And we got a storm coming in. Not seeing meteors yet. I think it's just a dust storm. Actually, I'll just dump this stuff. So much extra beyond what I need. I almost feel like putting in several shredders, one for each item, and then I just load my excess in each one, and then when it gets full and I don't have a use, I just dump it, kind of thing. Hey, Eric. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, I've got all my golden seeds are in use right now. Which, I mean, that's still going. There's no recipe for the golden seed, so golden seed just works. I would like to find some more of the Volnus and the other one. I don't think I found only like one Volnus, I think, somewhere. Wait. I'm inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. So the curvature kind of messes things up a little bit there on the structures right now. So you find the right spot, you technically don't even have to go inside to refill your O2. You just, you know, hang around the outside edge. You might need to have two of the single compartments stacked together for that to work. Well, that's a good haul right there, some sulfur. Yeah, you know, actually, I just emptied it, but maybe I get a few more pieces. Oh yeah, there we go. I definitely feel like I need to put another iridium one in there. It's the rockets, you know, you have to use a whole iridium rod every time. I feel like, yes, I did find another iridium cave, but I don't want to have to walk all the way over there to get it. And it's just easier to put stuff in here. Oh, that's perfect right there. Look at that. And then the extra. There. Bingo. Yeah, I'm going to add another iridium spot. Let's see. Extractor tier 2. Iridium rod, osmium super alloy. Okay. Easy enough. Let's just max this out. Boom. It's 2. Yes, 2 rods. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. And I still have my osmium cave to go and open up. I don't want to build too many extractors far away right now, just because, I mean, until we get a vehicle where I can more easily transport large amounts of stuff, it's not really like a good option. Okay, there we go. Yep, got it. You know, when I can transport a lot of stuff, different story. I mean, backpack's good, but it's not like that good. Let's algae it up. That's 7. So that's 15. I think it was 15. Yeah, 15. Oh, it's close enough. that. So many things I have to remember. Go check. So I would like to see more automation stuff going. Okay, I was short a little bit on the water. Well, and algae, but that's okay. Methane going. There we go. That. I need to add more storage over here too. All right. Done. Okay. Goes that. And going the wrong way again. Right. Or I put one in there. Put one in there. This is an extra one. Okay. So another tree spreader. Zeolite. Fertilizer tier 2. Which I am out of. So I need to go make some fertilizer tier 2. Which is algae, squash, and methane. That's why you gotta make sure to have plenty of squash. At least at some point. I happen to have more than enough built up right now. Tree bark, bacteria, super alloy, and zeolite. Tree bark, bacteria, and super alloy. There we go. Way up here. Let's get up there. Pretty good. Boom. All right. Very nice contrast to what was. That's what I said last time. I would like to see a thing where, like, as you complete this, it goes back and does like a cinematic thing where it goes through each area and like you're looking at this and it's like it shows this area from like a certain viewpoint, and then it like as the game started, and then it loads in everything you added, like all the plants, like this, like, oh, here's this view, and it reverts back to this standpoint at the very beginning, and just then comes here and shows it, like, you know, have it snap basically images from different spots at the beginning, and then when it completes, it goes and snaps images compared to from the exact same spot, exact same angles. Even if it's not showing your building right, it shows stuff over there, and then it shows how it changes. Like you get that side swipe going that shows how everything has changed in the look of the area. I still think that would be a great way to close this out, so you can see, yes, you did, you know, terraform, but here's actually the visual effect showing how much of a difference you made. You know what, I'm about to load up some more heaters too. Alright, let's go make use of this, or put this stuff away. I'm gonna check my tree bark in a second. Let's see, that's more than enough iron. Oh, there we go. Alright, so 5 iron. We'll do that. That's 5. I need 1. I need 1. That. So, yep. 1 magnesium. Oh, and always gotta remember the aluminum at the end. There we go. That's 5 more. Super alloy. Okay. And, of course, you know, well, yeah, heaters. I'm gonna have to get some more iridium going. Why I got a second extractor there. What else? I did just grab osmium. Well, you know, got a good bit of that. There you go. That's used up a lot. You know what? I'm gonna move them. I'm gonna move my heaters over here. I'm not heaters. Move the drills over here. I'm gonna put them along this side, next to my heat tower, and just kind of start moving them, I guess, in that way. That's definitely a bit more sparse looking over there. Actually, cannot place it on the rock. Well, okay. So it will never get mossy over here. That's fine. I can do like this. But right now it doesn't get mossy over here. What you're saying, so this will work. Let's move them all over. Free up that space. I didn't like blocking one of the pathways there anyway, so. Like Xbox or like Subnautica times Satisfactory. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could say it like that too. I really think of it being like that. I mean, basically Satisfactory, you got a lot of the automation. But yeah, it's kind of, you know, Satisfactory. You're sent down to a planet to work and build up production and get stuff, kind of send resources up. In this case, we're sent down to a planet to start production and terraform it, you know, on our own. But yeah, it's kind of like Satisfactory in that case. I mean, both cases, you're still, the building is very similar between them. Same as like No Man's Sky. It's a very similar vibe in terms of how the building is handled between the games. So yeah, definitely the Satisfactory, other than the automation stuff right now. We don't have automation really in it. Is that, well, the extractors automate gathering stuff, but you still have to go manually collect it from there. If it would like automatically dump into some central storage or something like that, you know, kind of thing. I went too far. You know what, just so I don't forget it or it roll away somewhere like it's already doing. Yeah, I'll come back. See, if I had not done that, it would have rolled away into the ship and I wouldn't get it. That would be kind of a problem. I'd be short one of my resources. You know, yeah, keep building over this way around like the rock. There. I mean, this is not increasing anything. It's just going to clean up some stuff over here so I can put more trees. Now, I may end up taking the that iron extractor over there, because I did need iron quite heavily at one point. Even now I still need it for this, but I've got a lot in stockpile, so I might move that iron extractor one into the cave as well, just to boost iridium production even higher. So I will get plenty of other stuff on top of that. If I just put it in the water. Alright, let's go eat. Now I can always like expand up that way and over that way and just whatever direction. If it's not gonna get mossy, no point really pushing for trees and plants out there. You know, just not gonna work. It's not gonna give enough of a good visual effect. Like here, I mean, you know, adding the flowers will help fill that in even more, but the fact that it's green from the mossiness is what, you know, I don't have to do like a grass spreader. Well, the the flower spreaders also do grass, apparently. The tree spreaders don't do seeds for flowers. 68. Okay. Go get past the trees. I didn't even get... Oh, wait, I don't think I emptied it since last time, but yeah, still, that's no iron in that production run right there. Okay. Before I use up something I need. Okay, that's almost lined up. Close, but not quite. Alright, so that's 3 iridium tier 2 extractors. That should be enough for that resource now. Way too much cobalt. Yeah, way too much cobalt. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. Really, I'm doing this just because of the fact that it gets rid of some of those resources. I did not do 5th one. There. Actually have too much magnesium now. All right. That's good. Smoking. Okay. I should get more seeds going. Since they take a moment, I should probably keep loading these in every time. Just use up all of those. Rocket. I want to get a rocket going. I think I used up all the engines last time. Let's get a rocket going. Or green rocket. Oh yeah, that's gonna help so much. Honestly, I would like to see a tier 3 extractor, not so much for volume and storage, but also it just gets to where it collects only the one item, or it goes so high on the percentage for that one item that, you know, you don't have to worry about getting very much in others, and then you actually need like a lower tier version just for getting some, you know, of the like junk stuff, so you actually still have to mix and match a bit. I would like to see that. That would make a bit more, you know, that would be sensible to me to have something like that that makes you still rely on a lower tier. Okay, what was the rocket engine? Is 1 rod, 2. I got plenty of that laying around. There we go. Get a rocket engine. And I mean, bacteria sample and a tree bark. I need tree bark. Tree bark, bacteria sample. 2. It's engine, 2 super alloy, tree bark, bacteria sample. Fertilizer was... I always got these mixed up last time. I was mixing between them. Mutagen and that, and then, yeah, okay, so we're gonna do the seed spreader. More oxygen. So I gotta make mutagen. It's easy enough. Well, I made a bunch of these. Did I have any mutagen? Nope, used it all up. Yes, I did. Alright, so... what was that? Was... yes. Sulfur and methane. There. Alright, that gives me... mutagen for another seed. Packet. I guess tree. Yep, okay, so I just need that. 2 super alloy. Should be it. And yeah, I'm not gonna build any like double rockets this time. Because I mean we did it last time and I, you know, was able to cause stuff to go crazy. But I also was able to do that by, well, hitting the button for one thing. There. I was also able to make stuff go crazy by getting on the rocket, which it did not want to do this time. Oh! I knocked it off course still. And it gets worse as it goes. Hit. Yeah! I heard it hit. I think I heard it hit. It sounded like it hit. I swear I heard impact. It might have been the wind picking up, but I heard like a crunchy, like impact sound. I want to think I heard that. I might not have, but I want to think I did. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. I heard it. No, just dump this. There. Okay, can I wait? Another one. Let's do it. Go ahead and do another one. Let's do that. Actually, do that. We need a third. Make the rocket. Yep. Let's say yes. No rocket there. So I got that. Tree bark. That. Done. Make another rocket. We're gonna launch another one. Yes. Spamming the O2 multiplier. That's what we're gonna do. Especially since the storm is already ending. Oh, and I'm gonna need to go check my growers again, my food growers. Because I am going to need... I keep forgetting to check those. I will be needing fertilizer. I might be able to leave these alone after this round here. That's a lot of eggplant. More mushrooms. There we go. Bingo. There we go. That's good. Okay. Yep. Tree bark. The wrong spot. There we go. Let's do that. I'm gonna grab water real quick. Drink. Water. And I'm just gonna dump every bit I can. Okay. Freeze those up. Algae is not so much a problem because I can, oh yeah, readily go get algae. Okay, you know what? I am going to, well, wait for daytime. For it get a little brighter. But let's go do some searching. I'm gonna get some golden seeds. Golden chest, golden seeds. I know I've already got the one in here. I know I got the one at the starting shipwreck. There's one around the edge of the lake area. I got that. I can't remember whichever other ones I got. But, you know what? I want to get some more golden seeds. Let's dump it all. And pull that. So I got a tree seed ready to go. Oh, mutagen. Tree bark. And that flower. Let's get another tree seed in production. That should be 1, 2. Mutagen. They start mass producing some mutagen when I get back. Boom. Oh yeah, didn't need. Got too many of those. Okay, that. There you go. So I got. Oh, eat food. There you go. I'm gonna snag some food to take. I've got spare oxygen. I don't normally need that, but you know what? I'm gonna take it anyway. Daytime is coming. So yeah, I did find a link. Let me pull that up if I can find it again real quick for where the chest locations are. And I don't like having to do this, but we are gonna jump in. So yeah, the western ridge and the lake bed area, already got that one. We got it. The wrecked freighter at the front area, chest inside the iridium caves, and the golden chest. I think I got the one in the labyrinth, but let's go check that, because that's gonna be like, I guess, the first one to check. Labyrinth being obviously the one over here. Dolly, hey, thanks for joining in. Sanchez, you're on your lunch break. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Take your lunch break, eat, and you know, watch me mess up in this. Watch me make mistakes. So okay, I got that. I won't say I got this one, but I mean, you know, I can't remember for sure. Is a labyrinth. You know, just to double check and make sure. I'll go all around. I want to say I'm pretty sure I got this one. Actually, I think I remember where it was now. It's like on the edge over there. Ooh, pays to come out here anyway. Got a flower. I want to say, I don't think I've been on top like of this. I just went inside. Of course, I used the jetpack at the wrong time again. Yeah, I'm, you know, just gonna go through clicking for stuff that I can break down. I'd love to be able to break down the chairs for more fabric. You know, it seems like you'd be able to break down the chairs here for more fabric. Since I can't get fabric anywhere else, really, I can't make fabric. Why can I not break down the chairs for fabric? Oh, yeah, take it. Okay, it might have been the crate in there. I can't remember now. I know there was like one up here I got. There's like a crate up here or something like that I got that had some stuff in it. Got a nice view. Okay, so that leaves me with, what's the next one? Thomas, got you the account. Good. Yeah, don't click on anything suspect right now. One in the water under the stone bridge near the base. Okay, that's what I'm like kind of looking like at this list here. There's a labyrinth spot. Stone bridge. Okay, are you talking about like this one? Like over here? Because I know I found one over here. Like in this little area. It was after water came in. I was like it popped out when it was in the water, you know, against the ground. It kind of blended in. I feel like I got maybe, yeah, one over here. Back. Getting stuck. Go get some O2. I want to say I got one over there. Now I looked all around through that area, but I didn't see any other ones. Oh, and we are closing in on 79 GTI. And I want to say, I think I got one out of the aluminum area. But I'm not 100%. This will tell me for sure. Wait, no, that's right. I'm not using them over here anymore. I put them in the flower spreaders. Oh, that's one. Okay, so I got one. Yeah, that one there. Okay. 2. 3. 4. I got 4 then, at least. Most of these are going to be the white ones. I don't think I put any over there. That means there's got to be another one somewhere over there I'm missing, unless one of these is. Those are white flowers. All right, you know what? I'm going into the aluminum area. Look for it there. I want to say I feel like I found it, but I could be wrong over here. I feel like it was in this spot. I mean, that makes sense of that would be where it is, you know, in the little alcove that, you know, you can easily miss. Even this is getting a little bit of green in it. Yeah. I want to say I feel like I got that one, but I'm not seeing enough counts for that. There's one in this area. That, you know, go around. I feel like I got this one too. Like I saw it. Just kind of hanging out as I was walking around. It's supposed to be on the back of like a spire. I feel like I found it when I was coming out from that area at one point. Yeah, I feel like it was around one of these I found it. I've tried to break down the golden chest as I find them because super alloy. But maybe I'm wrong on that. It says, yeah, back of one of the columns. So, oh, I sneak into the cave somehow, or oh, I went in someplace I'm not supposed to go. Oh man, okay, where am I? Where did I go now? Good thing I brought extra O2. Where am I? Okay, I see where I'm at. I'm in the wall. I'm just like, I glitched somewhere and got out of the map area. That might be reason enough on its own to carry extra O2. So you have a little bit more time to find your way out of a glitched area. Say there's the storm wall cave. There's another one in the canyon. Yeah, I will say I feel like I've been through these, but I'm not like finding them all anymore. Yeah, okay. You know what? I can't find it here. I've got to have some more golden seeds somewhere. That I've put to use somewhere, and I'm just not seeing them because I feel like I've gotten more of these. Like, I'm pretty sure I remember getting the golden chest over here. See, I got that. I just didn't have room to empty or break down the chest. It flickered for a second, so I caught my attention. I feel like I got one over here. Yeah, I feel like I got these. Hey, Jason. Oh, there we go. Tier 3 tree spreader. So I need to look at what I'm going to be needing upgrade-wise anyway. Oh, really tall. So that one, I break it down. I'm going to get the zeolite back, so that's good. So I just need to make an extra tier 2 fertilizer. No problem there. It's exactly the same, except for it needs an extra fertilizer. Alloy, bacteria, tree bark. Alloy, bacteria, tree bark is literally the exact same thing, except it needs extra tier 2 fertilizer. I got quite a bit of fertilizer I can use. So, okay, that's gonna make that very easy to swap these out then. Oh yeah, plant orma. I thought I started that research. Apparently I did not. I'll do that after this. So yeah. Now I just gotta get up to 578.56, which still seems like a strange number. And that's also a very big jump. I feel almost like that was made, like that number's gonna change later into something higher, and we're gonna have other stuff before that. It seems like a very strangely specific number. Unless that's like as high as they could get the engine to let it count in terms of like the number of digits past that before it starts to freak out. Ah. Ooh. So it doesn't seem like the flowers are just growing in random places. It seems like those specialty flowers are growing in very specific places as things start to reach a certain point. So it makes me think there's going to be more appearing in some of these areas later. Alright, so it's supposed to be in this cave. In a small cave in the Great Storm Wall. Yep, so I got this one here. So I might be only missing like one or two I haven't gotten yet. I just gotta find where I put those seeds. And I'm assuming, I can't remember finding one over here, but I'm assuming there's gonna be one over here. Oh, we got a storm coming. Is it storm or meteor storm? If it's meteor storm, I'm in the wrong area. I think it's dust storm. Did I find a golden one out here? Like a week ago or something? I can't remember. No, I went exploring through here, but I can't remember if I found one out here. I do see some zeolite. Which is good. Got more of that showing up. Stuff I had no room to carry, I guess. Alright, that's more tree spreaders right there. Okay. I'm gonna go higher. Up the cliff. There we go. Ooh. Not really needing uranium and such like that, but okay. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a couple things back in here that I really don't need right now. Like, plenty of aluminum. Or plenty of iron. I've done that. Go ahead and eat that. That means when I come back, there'll be stuff in the chest. So it's not just one of those empty chests that, it's like, yeah, there's actually something there. Once I get it, I can then clear the chest. Because if the chest is empty, I want to go ahead and make sure I get rid of it so it's not there throwing me off. And I have a suspicion that there's not going to be one over there. Because, there's nothing there right now. It's like the area, the edge of the world. I'm ready to see this place filled up with, like, trees. Like, just, seriously, I want to see this place getting loaded up. I want to say I did come through here, too. I know I did some swimming around through this area, looking for stuff. I saw a shiny thing over there. Something there's a glint over in this area right here. I'm not seeing what that is, but there we go. Yeah, all right, so the golden case in the aluminum fields I did get. I knew I felt like I'd been there, and that obviously looked like the spot for it to be. There's certain places you look at it like, oh, this is where that golden chest is, or this is where it was. Maybe I should have just not broken them down, despite the fact that it does provide super alloy earlier in the game. Maybe I should just left them, so I'd be like, okay, this is where it is. I might do that in another playthrough later. Is just leave those in place instead of breaking them down. Yes, it slows things down at the beginning because that's less super alloy for me, but Yeah, that'll make it easy for me to show off where some of this stuff is. At least I am going to have... Ooh, yeah, taking that. I'm going to take that because I need the seed. Ah! Outpost. Yep. Rockets! Awesome. This is a little bit of a haul to get over here, but it's not that bad. Alright, so back corner here. Around the curve. Way past the super alloy cave. And fortunately, it's just like 3 lockers. Yeah, past the satellite. So follow this wall until it curves around, then curve back around. And it's in the little recess there. Well, go ahead and sort. Look at that. 2 more Voltus seeds. I got the other ones, so I got a good bit going. That's decent. This is definitely where a vehicle would help. You know, just to have a little bit easier transport of supplies. Not so much the travel, not so much the oxygen spot. It's more carrying back supplies. Let's see. Yeah, I've got to have found more of the golden chests. I just don't remember where I have put all of my golden seeds. Or maybe they don't all come with golden seeds. I thought they did. I could be wrong on that. Alright, the rocket. I'm definitely gonna go get the other rockets, because that's 3 I can launch right there. That does save on the iridium. Okay, got that. And I did find that one on the other expedition, so that's good right there. That's, yeah, plenty of seeds for making rockets, or for making tree upgrades. More of those. I'll get rid of those real quick. And what was it? Squash, algae, fertilizer. Yeah, okay, that's easy. Okay, let's get some fertilizer tier 2. Because I'm gonna need some upgrades. So I'm just gonna, yeah. There's this squash. I got plenty of squash. 2 methane each. So let's grab some methane. I'm still not going to make another one of those because 2 zeolite. That's the zeolite I could use for trees right now, for the tree spreaders. Yep, just go ahead and take all that. Okay, and some algae. Easy enough to refill that. More methane. There we go. Still more methane. More methane. Wait, I will get more. It's fine. It'll build up again. I've been kind of stockpiling. There we go. Fine. All right, so that's several trees. Tree ones now about to get swapped out. So, tree spreader, come out. And tier 3 right there. I didn't even look to see what the range is on that. Well, let's see. That's 15.6 and 680 on the biomass versus one with the exact same thing, 2.4 and 149. So we're going up 501 on the biomass and like 4 times on the oxygen level. So that is a pretty substantial increase. Oh yeah, look at the size of that tree ring right there. That's a much bigger ring, and the tier 2 definitely spread a lot more than they're indicating on their, you know, circles. So I think these are going to have some overlap, but that's fine. It'll make it some very dense forest area. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm forgetting something. Forgetting to put the seeds back in. I'm so like, hey, look at that. You know, I got this, and I forgot to put the seed back in it, which is kind of critical for it to actually produce trees. Yeah. Go me. You know what? I got all but one. I'm gonna get one more out of this. Yeah. Yep. And I'm gonna move that one over here a bit. Yeah. That's a big jump right there. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna try this. Let's just take it out, because this is right over here, kind of nice corner. Okay, golden seed is not going in there, Xbox. It will drop it, but it won't place it in the tree spreader. So let me look over here, see if there's anything. Not this one over here. Yep, nothing with that. No tree seeds over here, so yeah, what is there an upgraded version of this? Because that's not using the golden seeds. So I'm not sure what you're saying for the golden seed on that, because it's not using them. I need to make, yep, some algae. I'll grab this water and make some algae. Yeah. It's in the DNA thing with everything it makes. I mean, I'll look there. It doesn't show the golden seed. It doesn't show it, so you can make it, but it's not a recipe it shows. Well, what's the output then for a golden seed? I mean, you know, the 400% one, that the seed that's 400% in the flower spreaders is the same 125 on the trees as the one that is 150 in the flower spreaders. So before I go possibly wasting a golden seed, I want to know how much of a difference. Is it 200%? Is it the 150? Because I've already got ones that are 150. You know? Like, that's 125 for Seed Lerma. That's 150 for the Volnus one. The Volnus one is 500. That's 450 for Orima. And Orima is 150 on the multiplier. And then that's 400 gives me 125. That's 300 gives me 125. That's 200 gives me 125. So yeah, I want to know how much of a difference that makes before I start sacrificing all of my good seeds. It's 200? Okay. At least that makes it more worth it. Alright, that's enough there. Look at all those. I still need to do another rocket too. But methane. Get some more. Got another oxygen thing. And 1, 2, 3. I'll get me some of that going. So, fine. Take the golden sea out. I'm gonna break this down because I'm not about to worry about putting any more right there. I'm gonna actually let this clear out so that it doesn't look quite so busy with the blocking my view of my lovely reactors, you know? I want to have my reactors showing off a little bit more. And I'm gonna swap out. There you go. Swap one of those in. All right, so we're gonna try this. Wait, not that. That golden seed. And I need my bark. There's my bark. All right, I'm gonna try it. Research. Pleom seed. All right. Oh, we'll let that go. Toss those in. I need to get some more bark. Ooh, wait. I need mutagen, bark. Yeah, we'll need some more bark, but I need that for the rocket. And 2 super alloy. I think I remembered the recipe right this time. Probably need some water for myself. I mean, can't forego the rocket. It just adds a big multiplier to everything. Made it. Stuck the landing. I'm going with you. I'm coming along. Come here. Bye. That was not as interesting as I hoped it would end up being. I hoped it would do a little bit more than that. Honestly, I was really kind of hoping to get a better visual show out of that. Okay. So I've got C's to put away. I got that. I just need the fertilizer, tier 2. I already used up all those, so let's get some more fertilizer tier 2 going. Using up some squash, finally. Ouch, that's what it was. I need some more. Okay, that's gonna slow it down. I might be having to do another one of those. Might have to use up some zeolite instead for another one of those. Squash. Yeah. I have to start making some squash again too. And what was it? Algae. 1 algae. Which, there we go. I can do that. Temporary. At least it's easy to tell the difference because of the height. Like, tier 1 is 1 little capsule right there. Tier 2 is 2. Tier 3 gives you, you know, third one. And I'm taking that out. And I'm not going to put the tree spreader back here, because I want to keep that open. There we go. Do that. That tree did not despawn. And it's not that one. It's gonna be that one over there, I guess. Yeah, how am I doing? Good steady pace there. I mean, yeah, maybe I might be able to boost it up enough to get to there. I mean, I am going at a good pace right now. It's not like it's gonna slow down. I'm not jumping to another multiple of you know, it's not going from like GTI to MTI or anything. So, hey, it's like 2.02 every second. So that means I should go up by 1 every minute, which is not really that fast. Because that would be, you know, it's like roughly 60 every hour. And that way, you know, I'm not going to stream for that many hours, but I could get this boosted up enough, I think, to, yeah, get that all the way to the fusion reactor. I think I could do the fusion reactor. I'm not worried about the unlocks right now on like insect or anything. I just want to get to the fusion reactor. And shortcut, I think. Make it work. Yes. Shortcut. And almost did not land safely on that. Take those. Yep. Ooh. That's one way to hide stuff. You know. Put it behind your lockers. Another cave. That's another way to hide your stuff further back. Ooh, taking that. Not really gonna help me much, but I'll take it. And yeah, I can come back for other stuff. What has got? Quit this planet. Dig deep, find resources to the launch platform. Storms been less frequently recently. Big meteor crater, build the platform at the bottom. And there goes the impact. Okay, well. You know, tier 2 fertilizer, definitely. I'll take that, because that's another heater. I'll take that. Now, I'm not getting a lot of impact shake, so osmium. It's an osmium one, which are definitely slower. Oh no, it's coming for me. It's coming right at me. That's so slow. And I'm full. Alright. I still gotta come back for some more stuff. I can get the osmium on the way back. Oh, there's that late meteor. There's always that set that spawn in as it stops the storm effect, and you still have them fall and hit. Spam the F4 key to go for a bird's eye view. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Or do you mean Alt F4, Eric? Trying to drink. Drink, drink, drink. There. All right, let's sort and toss. Sure, I got plenty of iridium waiting right now that I need to go and collect. I'm gonna make some more heater platform space as well with the iron instead of dumping in there. Man, yeah, look at that. That's gonna make heaters. Definitely gonna dump these in because that's more rockets. Gonna dump that in because, you know, at some point we're gonna have some more unlocks I can use that with. Oh. Yeah, okay. That. Dump that in. Yeah. Well, I'll use that up. So there we go, 200. All right. What? I got stuff. I don't have any bark or anything. Okay. Running out of room. Like with that stuff. All right. Which one? I was. Is it? You know what? Let's do this one over here. It's palm trees. Pop them in. And actually, I don't need them to be like this close. So I can, I mean, this will spread out a lot more, so I can do one like there. That should help. And yeah, we'll just do one. Oh, I'm short. One tier 2 fertilizer there. Yeah, I need to start moving some of these out away from here. It's just too much. Too much greenery right around my base. Oop. Once again. Yes. Okay. So algae and squash. Finally using up some of the squash. Alright. And you know what? Let's replace one of these over here. Like this one. Swap some more out. Yeah, I probably should go to the ones that are closest to the water where I was doing that. Thank you, my lord. There we go. And I still have a spare seed. Put it over here. I thought I had this. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, that's right. I did upgrade. That's what it was. Okay. So. Ah. Being stuck. Okay. That freed up some seeds. Not sure how I end up with that many extra ones, but okay. Did I forget to put in one? I guess I did. I'm just not sure. Oh wait, that's. I replaced one when I didn't have enough extra fertilizer. Okay. That's right. I took out an extra one and did not put in. I didn't have enough spare fertilizer for the upgrades. I need Actually, I will need 2 more. Ooh, that's Oh wait. Might help if I grab these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another one of these. It's too slow. I can take it out later if I need to. Right now, it's too slow. I probably need to go check on my iridium farming. Yeah. You saw it in somebody else's stream? I don't know if I'm going to trust you on that one. At least not before I save. Get tree bark. And nothing. You know what? While I wait on some methane to produce. Oh, look, these are not even... Unless these are coming from, like, that tree spreader over there in terms of the range. Those are extra trees that are now just filling in all around the world beyond what I'm actually forcing to grow. I still need to move some more drills over here. All right. Burn through some iron while I'm waiting. Okay, there we go. I still think at some point the heat level should be a case of you don't want to keep going. Like, you don't want it too hot. Yes, you want it to warm up so it's not like frozen. You want to accommodate good atmosphere, a good warm climate for plant growth and our survivability, but you don't want it too hot. So at some point we need to cut the heaters off. Or have the heaters no longer contribute. At the least, I would think. For at least in the end, you know, for the game to really be true to the science part, at some point you don't want it to keep heating up. Oh yeah, I don't need to. I need to build another one. What? Yeah, I'm gonna spread further out over here. I think that is that one tree spreader over there. The range is so much more than they show it's going to be. I was like, ooh, I know. I think as I make some more fertilizer, I want to take these out and kind of leave this a little bit more open still, because now it's blocking off the lights I put in. As weak as they are, that is gonna make it hard for me to get stuff from the meteors. So take like that one out and that one. Take the tier 2s that I need to upgrade and go way over there into, I guess, what you call Lush Valley is what it was showing on the one side I was looking at for the coordinates of the chest. And yeah, just go over there and be like, dump stuff in that area and have a very nice valley like over there. Start to get a lot more trees over there, and that way it's not in the way of me seeing stuff. I'm gonna put this one here. Tree bark I don't need over here, but let's check see if I have any. Yes, there's not a lot of storage in those, so go ahead and take that. Bingo. Ah. That. This can go over here. Let's eat, drink, and grab some iridium. I have rockets. I need to launch them. I gotta remember to do that. But yeah, let's grab some iridium. This is definitely giving more density in terms of the variety. And look, those are trees that if they're spawning naturally, which is weird they're spawning in the cave, that's gotta be from one of those tree spreaders. That just confirms they have a lot more range than what they show. So I can definitely cut some of these out and move them elsewhere to make it look better. It's a simpler thing. See all that extra stuff I got? I don't actually have to worry about it. Let's see, that's 6 for each. I don't have any of those. One of those. Yep, I'll need a couple of iron, which is fine. Got plenty of that coming in. Yep. Finally using... Oh, wait, nope. Not there. There. And I hear... Sounds like... Yep, rain. Nice, lovely rainstorm. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 2 more aluminum. 1, 2. There we go. Actually, it sounds like it's getting... Oh yeah, heavy storm. Heavy downpour. There we go. Let's see. 3 rockets. Need to launch those. That's algae, bacteria. Which I got. Oh, not algae. The bacteria, the mutagen, and tree bark. So go get some more tree bark. Got to make some more mutagen. Well, no tree bark. Methane and sulfur. You know what? Got 1 methane. Do that. See if I got some more. And there we go. Ooh, yes. Eventually I will take the second one out, but that does help in this case to speed things up a little bit. See how much the rain is causing some stuttery effect. I just want that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do 2 of them back to back. Yep. Oh. Because good time to mess with the rock. Oh, look at that. Look at how much that is growing in, blocking the view of my platform. I'm gonna have to move some stuff. I'm gonna have to spread these out a bit more. That's way too much tree coverage right now. Build. Double rocket. Boom. It's stuck again. There. It's just wobble work. You deleted No Man's Sky because they didn't have enough room on your drive? Oh, F4 makes you fly up. That's how you got into an area you're not supposed to, so you cheated. And no, I haven't played the new Outlaws update. I asked, you know, there was enough interest in that, but nobody really jumped on saying, yes, let's do Outlaws. And oh, wow. Look at how much the trees are spreading out with this. Yeah, I might be swapping out some of these tree spreaders for a new location. I like the greenery, but I don't want it that green around here. You know, I would like to still be able to see some of my base. Yeah, some of these are gonna get moved out. I'll break them down and move them elsewhere. Now let me get the rest of this that I can. Look at that. I want to say at least the last 2 streams haven't been to my uranium site to get anything because I don't need to. I've got so much uranium still for what I'm actually using of it. It's not a problem. You know what? I'm just gonna dump as much as I can, except for that. There we go. Iron I will make use of. Get more. Yeah, I'm gonna transplant the plant spreaders into what I guess you would call the Lush Valley is what it said on that one site. So yeah, I'm gonna transplant some of these out there just so it will look a little bit nicer. I guess it could be interesting to have the caves full of trees. It just doesn't feel like the right vibe for me. Now, if there was a bigger area in the middle of the caves where the light was coming down, like here's this hill and light coming down on the hill, I'd put trees right there. I'd absolutely want to have trees there just because it would give that look of it being a hidden oasis. But there's just not enough in there for that. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. Got my iridium cleared. Still have rocket waiting. I have another rocket to build. Our tree seed. Dump that in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm moving some stuff. Let me find. Yeah. I'm taking this one out. That's just too close. And I've still got trees. They're not going away. That's still trees there. What trees are these coming from? Okay, I'm gonna assume maybe this one. Usually they kind of automatically despawn when I take stuff out, but they're not. Maybe is it that one doing all the work? Okay, I need one more fertilizer tier 2, and I'm gonna go upgrade. Yes, there we go. Okay. I think I still have a fertilizer over here. Yep. Okay, so let's. Yep, 2 methane, algae, and squash. I'm about to have to redo this up here and kind of balance it out, I think, better for that. Or how much to make one of each type of fertilizer. And we got a storm. Wow. Seriously, if that's from those, then that is a very widespread. Like, look, those trees are gone. So that's got to be from one of those other ones over there. That's a wide spread. That's a very wide spread over there. You're 3 terabytes and you're running out of space. I have 500 gigs on my solid state, which is my programs and my games. I have 2 1 terabyte drives, which is what the video gets recorded to and then stored on when editing and exporting. And then I have my NAS, which has most of my my movies and such on it. Backup for my PC. If the PC crashes, I can restore to a new drive within like an hour and be back up and running. And it has archive of several months of videos, so all the project files themselves. And in addition to that, I have just some software backups and things like that, you know, for stuff I can't find anymore. And that's my NAS. That's 8 terabytes. And then I have a 4 terabyte external drive I rotate out video archive footage to, which is about to be full on this next backup. And then I have a 12 terabyte second NAS, which is running, well, it's not even a NAS, it's a file and virtual machine server, and it's running a couple of VMs and several Docker containers running some stuff for me that I use at home. And has a VM that I'm just waiting for taken the time to switch from Adobe Premiere to DaVinci Resolve so I can set it up as a rendering server. And so I can basically edit the video on this system and send it to the rendering server, and it will render it while I go to work on something else instead of locking my system up for a couple of hours. So I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of storage, but even with that, my games were 500 gig drive on here, and that's Windows, that's software, and the games. And I still, like, I had to cut down a couple of games just because Arc takes up so much space. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of spread for the tier 3 ones. I mean, look how thick it is. Like, it's just so much. Yeah, this one's not even like building right next to it. Oh, yeah, that's the Fleom. We'll take that out. I won't leave those, except for that one that's closest. I want to get rid of it because I think it's causing these over here. I still want to have, I mean, look at how thick that is between these. I've got them so close together that the density right through there that's crazy. And right there, there's just like nothing. And you know what? I'm gonna take one of these out. There's still one over here that's doing this. That can't be it. That's not the one. Surely that shouldn't be it. That's different. Trees. Oh wait, I know. I did one over here. I don't want stuff covering up all of my structures. This one. Take that out. So that's 3 more tree spreaders going to the little, I guess, valley. Kind of valley. It does sink down a little bit. It's not much. You know, need uranium for tier 2 power? No, I'm not. Because I've got those other crystals. I have plenty of those, you know, still. And yeah, I'm hoping the zeolite respawns in places, or we end up getting like a zeolite cave with an update. Because I mean, the purple reactor ones are extremely high power. Like several times over what the other ones were. You can buy on your PC, upload a lot of files to cloud and save space. Technically, yeah. I mean, Google Drive, if you get the business version, it will actually let you set folders to sync over or files to sync when you access them. So it basically caches the files on your PC that you use often, and the ones you don't use, it kind of offloads. So yeah, you could do something like that, though. You know, you're going to be paying money for Google Drive. I think Dropbox does it as well, but it's the business class. It's not normal, like home use. And I think you have to buy a certain tier business class. And I want to say it may be the tier where you have to have a minimum of so many people for it to count as like a business. And then those files, if you know you don't have internet, you're not going to have access to those files at the time. So that is one drawback, you know, to that. I mean, you know, just get yourself a good external drive, and see you later. Yeah, get good external drive with highest speed your computer will handle. If you could do USB-C, do that. If you could do Thunderbolt, do that. And, you know, move stuff off you don't need very often, and just, you know, plug it up when you need it. Or like some people, they'll buy another drive just for data storage, like go with like a big mechanical drive, and then have all their main stuff on the solid state. Of course, you know, if you want to spend a lot of money and have a good connection to get them, you could get some really big solid state drives right now, but you're talking thousands of dollars per drive. And I just don't see it being worth it when that drive fails and you're like, oh man, now I gotta spend a few thousand to replace this drive. Osmium storm again? Yeah, there's too few meteors. It's osmium. So I never did really go look for the other osmium that fell, so guess I could do that. Or I think I had some of that over here. I need one more of those and less of that. Just continue loading up on super alloy. Let's see, you know, you talk mentioning it for super alloy, 5 quartz. I happen to have 5 quartz that I have gathered from other places, and look at that, that's 4 super alloy I just made from excess materials. So we're gonna boost my power back up again a little bit. I don't even know how low I got at this point, but let's go see how much I am producing now. Still at 3,000. And look at that. Yeah, that's going up. There we go. Yeah. Still gotta clear some of these out, but it's okay. Oh, wait. Gotta launch the rocket. Waiting for that storm to clear. Now we just had a meteor, so that's perfect timing. Look how dense that was getting, and compared to now that I've taken some of the spreaders out. Yeesh. That was getting kind of hard to see things. Alright, that's one more there. I haven't been using the bioplastic nuggets. Let's see. Oh, did not put one in there. I need to go and make some more bacteria samples and mutagen. So much algae. The trees got bigger. That's gotta be something with the tree spreading. Something else, or the spread is increasing from one of these. We should be more accurate on where the trees are gonna spread to. Short by 1, that's fine, I'll grab that. Found drives at Walmart for 60 bucks. What brand? Because I don't remember Walmart ever carrying like off-brand that much. It's usually Western Digital and Seagate. Maybe Toshiba, I say I've seen, but I don't remember seeing that many Toshibas like at Walmart. Usually it's Western Digital or something like that. What was that? I need mutagen. Yes. And just because I need to make sure I keep things rolling. That. I need to take those with me. Might be out of, don't have any bacteria samples, but I still have stuff to gather for that. I also would like to see a change with the trees. Like, maybe, yes, we got food growers, but what if at a certain point we also get food trees? You know, apple trees, pear trees, banana trees, you know, something like that, that we could sit there and have, like, make it rare seeds, or make it like seeds that we have to, like, a double evolve, like double manipulate kind of thing. Like, you get this one, then you get a tier 2, which uses recipes from this one in that one, like this, and then goes to this. You know, like, I make certain things here that have to be used here. I make certain tree seeds here, then I take and use them to make other ones, and I can place those out, and we get trees that literally you walk up and you can, you know, apple, you know, and that's food. So you don't have to worry about the food growers. It basically replaces the food growers, just like the flower spreaders replace the grass spreaders and the tree spreaders replace the flower spreaders. You know, there's that forward evolution of the equipment you need. And it would be the same as, like, we can now drink water from water sources because of what I got. Why not have it where, oh yeah, now thanks to this, you can go and just walk around grabbing food. Might need another water collector now. Yeah, might want to do another water collector after this. I'm kind of imbalancing things a bit. Oh yeah, trees. I said I was gonna build another one of these, and I'm getting close to building another one of the tier 2 biodome now. Yep, let's do, because I've still got these I can make use of. 1, 2, 3, research. What? Oh, mutagen, yeah. Start sequencing, there we go. Lovely, okay. So there's that. I need 1 mutagen, tree bark, and where is it? There it is. That. 2 super alloy. Let's launch another rocket. All about overall percentage boost. Okay, now stuff is starting to clear back a bit, and I recognize those trees as being one that's, you know, the tier 2 over there. Go! Wonderful. Yes. Yes. Successful rocket launch that did not go horribly awry. I felt like, you know, let one of them make it up there without being bothered with. Got enough for 2. Don't have. All right, that's perfect timing. Go ahead. I'm just gonna grab these and not replant just yet. I'm gonna wait and rebalance for those. I am gonna replant these at least. Yes. Go ahead and get some food because I haven't been up here lately. And I have been eating a few pieces. There we go. That's good. Don't even need the bioplastic nuggets now. So that gives me 7. Yes. That. There you go. Give me something. more algae. And more algae. Okay, now, still more algae. So 4. Yeah, that. I may have to add some more storage in here. Need more methane. That. Boom! That. 4 more. I'll dump these in. Dump these in. Yeah, I need to do some more storage here, I think. So that's 4 more tier 2. That's enough for 4 more upgraded seed spreaders. I got 1 there, 2, 3. And how close are we? Close. We're getting close. That's all right. So that's going to be the next one. All right. I mean, I'm doing all right. Can you remove the memory and replace it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that if it's soldered, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, if it's soldered on the board, I would not even bother with it. But most of them, I mean, yeah, it depends on the laptop. Some of the new ones are having like soldered on memory, and then you have the like 1 slot you can add to it. And the problem there is if the soldered on memory goes out, you can't replace it. So always try to make sure you see how many memory slots there are in a laptop. Because if it's got memory slots, I mean, yeah, some of them are even a pain, even with that, because they'll have 1 slot on each side of the motherboard. And that means you might open up the back panel and you'll have a spot here to take that slot out. And then you have another slot on the other side of the motherboard, which means you have to take it completely apart to get to the other RAM slot. And then you gotta put RAM in and put it back together and hope that there's not a problem with the one of the slots on it too. So yeah, you know, look up before you buy a laptop, look up repairability on it. You know, see if anybody's complaining about how bad it is to repair. I don't know why I worry about so many plant seeds. I can't. I'm not adding any extra. I'm gonna remove tree spreaders, so they already have seeds. Yeah. Okay, that's 1. Do a total of 4 of these. That's a 3. That's a 3. Yeah, it's gonna get dense over here, I expect. That's the second tree spreader. It's the third one. And this will be number 4. Is it how short range it is? Yes. All right. Off to the valley. And hopefully hopefully that's going to clear some of that out. So I'm not like, it's not so cluttered looking. I am definitely going to move some other stuff. I'm fine with the green mossiness and the flowers. I would like to not have a jungle that I'm walking through to get everywhere, or flying through with my jetpack everywhere. Well, I should have removed that one. That would have been a better one to remove. Lot stored in apps and features. You know, don't rely on that. I mean, go look up Google, and it's all one word: disk tree view. So not multiple words, no spaces, disk tree view. And download that, let it run through on your drive, and it's gonna literally break it down from a folder level. Here's, you know, how much storage is in this spot. Here's how much is in this one. And, you know, it's going to tell you by the folders where your storage is at, what's eating it up. And from there, figure out what the problem is. And more importantly, is it something you can actually, you know, like safely remove? Also, go and in your start menu and the search button, search for disk cleanup, and then right click on it and choose to run it as an administrator. That way it will do a full scan on your main C drive, and once it's done, you can then pretty much go through what's got there and see what you want to, you know, clear out. I recommend clearing out pretty much everything, except like if it still has your downloads folder as an option, don't clear your downloads folder for obvious reasons. Some people like to use downloads as a way to store stuff. That's what your documents are for, but you know, you forget about stuff that goes in your downloads folder and it just kind of stays there. But that at least, you know, disk cleanup will clean up like old updates, things like that. And that can free up some space for you. But yeah, disk tree view will be the easier way to see where all your storage is being eaten up. Like on mine, most of my storage is the Steam folder. You know, that's what it is. It's because I've got a lot of stuff in Steam. And I expect that. So yeah, you just kind of use that. Winderstat is it. Yeah, they sometimes, you know, it can be disk tree view or Winderstat. Tree size, I've never really liked that one, so go with Winderstat. And yeah, that way you can see where your space is being used up at. Yeah, not everything can be clear. Like usually Windows folder, you start going in there, unless it's the temp folder, I wouldn't worry about it. And even the temp folder, just use the disk cleanup and let it handle anything it needs to. Beyond that, you know, be cautious on what you delete. Because, you know, if you delete the wrong thing, the computer's not going to start back up. And you're going to have to take it to somebody for repair or figure out how to repair it yourself. Okay, I need to get some more spreaders made, or well, upgraded. I still got some. I know one over there to upgrade. I mean, so many spaces, like way more than all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to burn through a bunch more. In terms of power with that, so I'll back up from too many more upgraded spreaders right now. I'm gonna let the valley kind of fill out and then slowly clear some of this area back. Yeah, seed Lerma. Yeah, that's where I got them over there, but you know, don't have room. And I got the explosive powder, which is meant for more heaters, which also was needing more indium for that. So, see, nothing in there. Got that one. Two. Oh, wait, not that. Oh yeah, there you go, get tree bark. Tree bark. And research sequence. Oh wow, yeah. The trees are filling in so much over there. Somewhere there's... We'll give it time for this to spread out, but somewhere there's still a tree spreader somewhere over here that's messing with my view. Eat. Yeah, you know, let's go look at the iridium. So that's what I want to be able to see this stuff up here. May not be impressive looking, but I want it to be visible. Right. I come back out and just so many trees over there. Getting tall trees too. Not those little scrawny ones. Okay. Little bit of super alloy. Yeah, it works as storage. You know, what I don't use, I can put over there. And I can always break it back down into the components with the recycler. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're easily 200 GTI. I think I can get to 250. No, doesn't look like I'll make it to like everything done. Oh man, takes 3 trips just to do those. Go ahead and use up that. There we go. Yep, that should be it. Or boom. Okay. I'm just missing one. There we go. This will work out. Go put one more drill over here. Look at that. Totally a fruit tree. Or totally could be a fruit tree. Absolutely could have trees in here. Like, I mean, those are alien kind of looking trees, but we could have like an alien fruit thing. You know? That could totally be an upgrade. Like tier 4 tree spreader uses, or not even tier 4, just a DNA manipulator tier 2. As in new options, which lets you produce food trees. You know, apple tree, banana tree, lunchbox tree, or is it okay, I'm sure most people are gonna say I don't remember that movie, or I never saw that movie, but they made a sequel to Wizard of Oz. I'll say like in the 80s, and it had Fariza Balk in it before she got known for the movie The Craft when she was like a kid. And basically it follows the whole, like, she went to Oz and then she gets summoned back to Oz. And one of the things in the movie, which came from the books, was a tree, and it was the lunch pail tree. So it was like a little bucket that was her lunch stuff, and it was like she literally picked it off the tree. We could have a lunchbox tree. It could be a nice little like nod to Wizard of Oz, and it'd just be funny, you know. We grow a lunchbox on a tree. We need a spicy pepper tree. How about that too? Like, I gotta have a spicy pepper tree. It's still not that yet. We'll do one more. one of these. I have so many tree seeds. Okay, let's... There we go. That's it. That was it. There we go. I need 3 of those, and I know I ran short by a few pieces of iron. I'll do that. Let's add some more heaters. And then, you know what? Just because I have no more of the crystals, and I kind of want to be cautious on my zeolite, I also have extra oxygen bottles. I need to go get some uranium. I have not been to my uranium site in a while. Actually, probably since I put it in. I'm going to say I probably haven't been there to collect anything since I actually placed the extractor there. And I want to say that was a week ago. So, yeah, probably a good idea to go, you know, get stuff out of there so it can go back to, you know, producing more stuff. There. Boom. Not gonna make a huge difference, but it's going to help. Plus, just makes that look more impressive. I might be taking that one and moving it too. It's obscuring my view. Oh, look at this. It's a jungle. I can't see what I'm doing. Can't see where I'm going. You tell the intersection there of where it's like the other ones kicking in together. They're crisscrossing. I'll put some more over there. Like over that. I don't know. Maybe over that way. Okay, that's good on that. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some beans because, you know, good to have some. And I didn't use all my iron. Let's get that. Well, it kind of stuttering enough. It wasn't wanting to recognize my double click to activate the jetpack. It's getting to be a problem. Uranium site. And I'm trying. I want to say this will be the easiest way to get there. Because the other way I gotta go through the cave. I go past, or I go around to that one site and go past that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I know where I want to go now. Yeah. Doesn't really matter which way I go over here. Either path should be fine because it's gonna be kind of in the middle. Should be through this right here. Yep. I've not been here in a while. I mean, I can always just launch rockets to get stuff. I did not bring the extra oxygen tank, so I need to put some, you know, I probably have enough in that valley area. I need to do some over by the big ring, you know, the circular warp gate, I guess, Stargate type thing that's over there. I should put some of the tree sprayers over there and start to make that really fill in, let it look more involved over there, I guess you could say. Somebody made the Atlas. I saw something about it. I've been seeing stuff for that for a while where people were like testing out the mod. I haven't actually tried the mod yet, or saw that it was like completed. You know, I mean, it's kind of like Field Creator Studios. You know, they had mods out for a while and they were still working on them. And then they took them down while they were working on them, plus because of the whole thing with the Nexus mods. So I love how I get like comments now on the FCS videos where it's like, where did you find these? How did you get them? They're not on Nexus. And I'm just like, this is somebody who didn't even bother clicking to look in the description and see there's a link right there to the FCS website to get the mods. But no, I have not been looking too much at Subnautica mods lately. Yeah, I've had my fill of Subnautica and Below Zero for a while. I'll still do the FCS stuff right now, but yeah, I'm not like jumping back into like, let's do a ton of Subnautica. I just kind of burned on it all. All right, so I got uranium. I can make some of those. I got some explosive powder still. Yeah, I got some for that. I can make some. I need to see, what was that? Yep, got that. All right, so I've got some room to make some new tree spreaders. Of course, I may not have enough zeolite to really do that. Yeah, so let's go for 3 tree spreaders. I think I can do that. Yeah, no fertilizer over here. Actually, go get a bunch of algae. I'll probably have to go get some more sulfur as well. And I did say I want to kind of calculate out what's going to be my best option in terms of the food growers for balancing out. Yes, I do want some food. I'm thinking 3 beans right now is good, and I'm still expecting beans at some point to become a more critical thing beyond food. But it seems like 3 bean plants is enough for me to produce all the food I need right now. I've got a stockpile of squash, so I don't need that. I've got some eggplant. I still need to get a bunch more eggplant going. At least to try and balance out. And I need some sulfur. Yeah. NZ, hey, that's all right. It is like, is it early or late for you? No, Halo is a series, yeah, not a movie. I do need to go get some sulfur. I guess, you know, it's kind of easy to get confused on some of those. It's like, is it a movie? Is it a series? You know, because you never know which way they're going to take it. Sometimes they're like, you know, oh, it's going to be just, we're going to make a movie. And other times it's like, yeah, we're going to do a full-blown series that might as well be just compressed down into one movie. I've not watched any of the Halo yet, or the Moon Knight stuff yet. So avert the spoilers, please. Oh wow, some of the trees are growing through the other side into here. Oh, 8 a.m. Sunday for you. Wow, okay, yeah, that is a time difference there. That's a jump. get some water. Bingo. Okay. So, I have to dump. I have to dump some sulfur in. Actually, I need to organize a bit. Get rid of my other stuff. Iron and cobalt that I don't need. Okay. Now. Need some fertilizer. I need more algae. There we go. Alright, so 2 fertilizer. And 2 more algae. 2 more of that. And there we go. That gets rid of the sulfur. That frees up some of this. And I got enough for... Yep, I got that. So that's 2. Tier 2. Bacteria. Got that. I need to go back and get a tree bark. Let's see. 150. There we go. Oh, we got red. That's probably going to be a standard storm. Yep, just regular dust storm. It's like you get orangish color inside. Certain area, it's more of an orange tint. It's regular, you know, just dust storm. Red, you get like the basic meteors. Like what I hear is red, but it's still got like that orangish tint to it. Actually, I'm not going to do that over here. I'm gonna go out here to the, let's say, warp gate. Stellar gate, whatever it is. Gate. You know what? I am taking this out. That's just cluttering things up too much over there. Should be over this way. It's the easiest. There's a Halo movie as well. I didn't see the... Oh, animated. We're talking live action. Okay. we're talking live action type production. Like I say, there's a He-Man movie, and then there's He-Man series, you know? Series are animated, but there's the movie. You know, classic, what is it, late 80s, early 90s movie? Dolph Lundgren as He-Man. I know they keep talking about doing a reboot of it. Where it actually would show more of like the He-Man stuff. But at the same time, they were talking about doing a Thundercats live action CGI type movie, like in the style of like how Avatar was done. And what we got a Thundercats cartoon, you know, animated, that doesn't even have the right vibe to it. That's what I want. I want a good new Thundercats. Not episodes, not series. I want a proper Thundercats movie. I want it to be like, wow, Thundercats meets Avatar, you know, and that kind of thing. That could be quite interesting. You know, they had to make a very good choice of who would play Lionel. I'm not sure who it would be, but they'd have to make a very good selection on that. I think that would, just for a nostalgic reason, would drive a lot of interest. because I remember watching Thundercats when I was a kid. And I had the toys, you know, like I had the He-Man toys. No. Plant Crafter was released. It was in beta, and then got released as not beta early access back in March. So it was like there was early access, and then it became regular early access, which it's confusing. It confused me. I assumed it had to be full release, because why would you say, hey, we're doing beta like this, and then we're going to do a full release after that? I mean, the full release is kind of the beta. You know, that's when the beta happens. If you're going to do testing like that, then fine, do the testing. They could have done early access right at the beginning and got some money going already at that point. There we go. A couple more zeolite to help out. And what was it? No, it's not over here. It's over here. Yeah. If I can find a renewable source of zeolite, that would be great. That's really part of the holdup now. Okay, I got one extra water beyond what I needed. Let's make another bacteria sample. Yeah, I can just dump that here. I eat some beans, take some spares, and yeah, I'm gonna go. Now that I've had time for it to fill in, you know, over here for the trees to grow in properly. I want to see what this valley looks like, and wow, you can already see just from the tree spreader up on the very edge of where the mossiness is, how far it's spreading out. It's spreading to where I think that's a tree in front of my little oxygen, or maybe through it. But yeah, that's a huge range beyond what it shows for the tree spreader tier 3. Or actually, all the tree spreaders are way bigger range than they show they are. Oh yeah, look at that. Part of the desert is gonna be jungle. Oh yeah, that's a big visual difference here. This is so much better over here. It looks like a thick jungle forest type of thing. Yeah. Okay, I can handle this being a jungle, because I'm not hanging out over here all the time. I think I got all the zeolite out already, so yeah. There's definitely a suggestion. Get the zeolite out of an area. Go through looking for it all before you go putting in tier 3 spreaders. And do that. Alright. Grabbing some more goodies, and back I go. Spawning items inside below 0 to make a mess hall. Okay. Yeah, I know there's no renewable source of zeolite right now, but I'm assuming at some point we might get like a far edge area cave type of thing. Or as we progress past, like, say, a certain stage, it starts to increase the spawning of zeolite out. Or maybe we get a zeolite, like, silvery looking meteor storm. You know, something like that. You know, we definitely need some more zeolite availability. Just like we still need a way to make fabric in the game. So I'm sure at some point that's going to happen. It's just a matter of when and how they implement it. Don't you like it when it just lines up perfectly? Let's just do 3. Okay. Do that. Nope. Alright. Alright. Well, yep. And use up a little bit of that. I know I don't have room, but it clears out some space. Look at that. There you go. Some more. That. And that is clearing out some. I mean, even with just like that one over there, how dense it is right here with the tree spreaders. And how much that is still spreading closer, like it spreads out further and further. I mean, how thick that's getting there. Jeez. We need a better, like a wider algae spreader type thing to get, or something, the next step above the algae spreader. Like tier 3 or something that replaces it entirely. So it's not algae, it's like some other aquatic plant type option. Seaweed spreader. You know, something, anyone? Seaweed spreader? Something like that. Oh, the ravine where stuff is growing in over here too. That'd be another spot for some good tree spreaders to thicken that up into like a jungle valley. Hey, I like that. I like that. I was gonna find some more. Yeah, this little area. Right past that. You come over here and I mean, it's a little river, like, you know, basically. It's like the canyon. Yeah. Like a Grand Canyon kind of thing. The river cut through. Yeah, this will be good with a bunch of trees. The water's not getting any deeper, unfortunately. That would be a nice little touch. I've already been down here and got everything I need. But this could be a nice little area to fill in. I'd like to see if the trees, how they spread vertically. They go through a wall. Saw that. So what they do, like up the cliff edge too. And just fill all this in. Yeah, oh, and yeah, that's water filling in over there. Ooh. No rocket. I didn't have room to carry apparently at one point. Oh yeah, there's is over there, I think, Iridium Cave in this area too. This is just too much of a trek to get over here without like a vehicle to help with hauling supplies. Man. Now, Mira, I put 2 tree spreaders over here, just 2. And how much it is like spreading all the way over there. I mean, this is spreading all the way over there. That's way outside the range it's supposed to spread. And I would say I got everything in there. Yeah, I need to get some more on that side too. I want to fill this all in really thick. I mean, it's not really getting that mossiness over there, but it's that oasis type look to it. So I want to take advantage of that. Space movie from 1992 that was super popular. Spaceballs, yeah. I don't know if when that came out, but there was another one that was pretty funny. I mean, it's a it was a satire, not the Mel Brooks style satire, but it was called Spaced Invaders. Like, you know, they're spaced out, like they're dumb. And God, what's her name? It had the girl that was in Jurassic Park, the teenage girl that was like the hacker in the original Jurassic Park movie. She was in it as like a little kid. She was a little younger. It was before Jurassic Park for her, so it's got to be around the same time frame. But yeah, Spaced Invaders. It was invaders from Mars, little green men, had big bulbous heads, and they were just like, they had human personalities. Like one guy was an ace fighter pilot, like think Top Gun, you know, type guy with the jacket. It was yeah, for me as a kid, it was funny. That was another good one. It didn't really get that popularity, but it was a funny one. It's definitely one to try and see if you can find it if you haven't seen it before. Just say you watch it one time. That one, and then I will say it was 90s as well, but I could be wrong. But The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. Okay? Look that one up. If you haven't seen that one, look it up. Because it's got original RoboCop guy in it. Has Jeff Goldblum in it. The younger Jeff Goldblum. Not one of his earlier ones, but yeah, had him in it. And it's such a... John Lithgow. You'll know him from... Well, is that Third Rock show? But he also... Harry and the Hendersons, that was dad. That is another really interesting one there. It had a good cast, and it was just like a very interesting one. Old people love confusing the young ones. The Goonies. Yes, the Goonies were another one. The Goonies is one they keep talking about. Somebody's trying to get a sequel put together for the Goonies with the original cast, you know, going on like another adventure. And I know that would be interesting. You know, that would be interesting to see. So I find it funny, like with the Goonies. You ever see the meme where it's like, here's, it's like, Sean Astin from, you know, he's like, it's dude from Stranger Things. And it's like, the joke is, that's Sam from Lord of the Rings, you know, infant. And I'm just like, no, that's also, what's his name? I can't remember his character name, but he was in Encino Man. He was in the Goonies. You know, I mean, it's funny seeing like people talking about that. You know, it's like, oh, that's his, like his big thing was Stranger Things. No, he's, you know, Sam Wise, but he did a lot of stuff before that. He was in Rudy. That is another one of his. That's one of my favorite movies of his, if not my most favorite of his. If you haven't seen Rudy, you need to check that one out. It's a football movie, or the theme is around football, but it's a true story movie, and it's a really good story and really motivating story, and he did a great job in it. That is definitely one. If you've never seen the movie Rudy, that's all it is. Rudy, R-U-D-Y. Check it out. Definitely a good one to watch, especially if you just want to feel like you need motivation to keep going. That's a good one to see what somebody actually went through for that. That, again, true story. And let's see if I can get rid of some of these. And that was... Yeah, Rudy was in the 90s at some point. Can't remember exactly when. I remember we had to watch that in school because, you know, it was like it's true story. And I was like, yeah, we're going to have you watch this about a guy who, you know, overcame everybody's expectations that he'd never succeed. And he you know, he never gave up kind of thing. It's definitely a good one to check out. North Zealand, not North Zealand. Atari 2600. Okay. I don't remember Pitfall. I remember Pong. Pong was, you know, like at one point the big deal. One squash. Got that 2 methane. 1 algae. I'm gonna get some more. Yes, let's see how much I got. 3 more. So I need 6 methane, 3 algae, 3 squash. Or 2, yeah, 3 algae, 3 squash, 6 methane. There we go. That'll free up some of that. And I get rid of my extra water here. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so eggplant and squash. I really need 2 eggplant for every 1 squash to keep the fertilizer going. It has nothing to do with that. That's all algae, methane, and water stuff right there. So really, I need 1 squash for every 2 eggplant, and probably, you know, 2 mushroom for each of those. So, no more mushroom seeds. Says I still got ice, just in case at some point I need ice for something. I don't have to go find it. All right, so we're gonna do 3 mushroom. I like that because that's all the mushroom I got right now. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 12. I got 12. So 2. That's, oh yeah, 4 each set. That, and then 1, 2. I got so many more squash seeds than I really need. But that should be enough. That will be every round is 4 tier 2 fertilizer. I think that should be enough, and I'm still getting more than enough food production through this. And yeah, every round will be 1.5 bioplastic nuggets till I get some more mushroom seeds. Okay. I should have actually left the mushrooms up there. There we go. All right. That gives me some more food. I'm almost full on that. I feel like I'm going to add another structure here at some point soon whenever we get some more buildables in an update. I'm just not going to have it connected. I'm going to have it like separated so I have a walkthrough. Ooh, actually, that could be interesting. Instead of a walkthrough, I mean, yeah, have a walking path right here, but then have a set of stairs that goes outside to an upstairs hatch instead of it just being necessarily having a, you know, inside ladder type of thing. That could be interesting. Don't need it right now, but that's something I will be doing later. I want to add like another building over there when we get some more stuff. Maybe actually swap out that one for another one of those. It's still so busy looking. Oh, what was it? Okay, so I got tier 2 fertilizer, enough for 2 more of these. How much? I got 2 tree bark, 2 bacteria. How about that? That's, yep, 1 of each. I got 2 zeolite. Waiting, yes. There we go. That. And that means I just need to pick one of these seeds. So that's 150 and a 125. So let's go put some more seed, some more treed stuff over in this direction. Yeah, we're gonna go here to the Stargate thing and put that. Yeah, they have an experimental some of the Subnautica Below Zero stuff ported right now, but you know, I've already got enough issues with like how much I build in there that maybe when they finally put it into the stable branch and the Subnautica has full, you know, Below Zero stuff added back in, and we can, you know, I can go in there and build using the Below Zero components and everything. I'll do another series for showcasing that plus the FCS stuff with it, because, you know, we got, if we can't get FCS mods in Below Zero just yet, then having the Below Zero build options in Subnautica along with FCS will help with that part at least. So yeah, when that's finally released into the full stable branch of Subnautica, the normal release version, we'll do a fresh season with the FCS and the new, you know, buildable options being added to Subnautica. But until then, I still just there's nothing else I haven't already done in the game again and again and again. So yeah, when that happens, I'll do a new season of Subnautica, but until then, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh yeah, recycle the water bottles for the ice. I don't recycle enough stuff to even think about, like, oh yeah, I can just break this back down. You know, really, I guess if I wanted to compress space that badly, obviously super alloy would be a really good one. You know, I could just set up like more lockers of super alloy, just stock it for everything. And even with that, I'm still going to end up with excess in certain things, just because of the randomization of some stuff that's getting, you know, collected. Drop that. I go back to some of my sites and get some supplies out. And more seeds. Let's dump those over here. You know, actually, I have not done any storage up top above this. I mean, I don't ever even come up here because I haven't done any storage lockers up here, because I was hoping we'd get like a new locker style. But that's not happening just yet, so I'll go ahead and start putting some lockers in here, and these are going to be just for super alloy. Can I? Ooh, I can copy and paste. Yes! Ha ha ha! That helps. Okay, so extra super alloy will just start getting absolutely just stockpiled up here. And I'm gonna go get these, because these will contribute towards super alloy as well as the iridium rods. Sulfur does not contribute, so I guess if you really wanted to get extreme with it, like kind of like a super hoarder type extreme, like you're hoarding everything, so you're trying to find as much as you can to streamline like your storage, I could, you know, you could go and look and see what's gonna what top level most items are gonna combine everything together. You know, if you go and get these, like 3 options, it gives you this. You know, you'll have everything you need to produce this, or you know, you do these 4 options, whatever. It gives you enough to cover these things. You know, you could go really extreme with it, I would think, if you wanted to. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to do like this. I'm sure there's some magic ultimate combination of stuff that you could, you know, use for storage and basically just recycle everything back. I wouldn't rely on that though. They might change it where recycling gives back a smaller amount later, where you don't get everything back. You get some of it back, but you lose a little bit. I'm gonna actually go ahead and finish that one off. There we go. Boom, boom. Let's just see what I need. This should be enough to get some iron. So, okay, so yeah, that's balancing out a little bit better. Okay, one more. I think I went to the osmium one time during this whole stream. I still have, I probably could go back and get a completely cleared out uranium one again. I'm sure I got some more over at the super alloy one. I have a second osmium one over there too. I haven't been to in at least 1 or 2 streams. It's not like I'm hurting for material. All right, so there goes the aluminum one. Been doing really well on the returns on the aluminum one. Let's do sulfur. Actually, no, osmium, because nope. Aluminum. I'm using up aluminum. Sulfur I'm using up, but osmium not as much. Though with all this extra super alloy, I could do a few more drillers too, so. Only thing it plays is Terraria. Wow. Okay. You know, I'm sure there's some other games you could check out that will run probably well on that if you could play Terraria on it. I mean, there are some games that are actually really well optimized for lower, you know, end hardware. Nice hustles, tons of fun. Next time, eat a salad. Well, speaking of salad, after this, I'm gonna go fix me a. Well, no, it's not quite time yet. I still got a little bit longer for my fish to thaw out, but I'm gonna have fish and salad tonight. That's my healthy dinner for the evening. Let's see what I am missing that I can get from here. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so 3 aluminum. I conveniently just got. That's 3 more. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I counted off too many on the titanium. Okay. Take some food out. So it was the aluminum one. How's my osmium doing? Oh yeah, I can go get some more osmium. Let's go navigate through the thick forest. Get my osmium spot over here. After a second blue screen on Minecraft, you gave up. I mean, Minecraft, yeah, it can be a little problematic, you know, at times. It's still not very optimized. Microsoft should have done like a major overhaul with it when they got it to make it work a lot better. But they didn't. It was like, we're buying the studio and just keep going, make us money now. Not let's improve it so we can maybe get more sales. No. Player experience? No. Just get us money. Honestly, you might want to check out like the one I was doing, Lynn's Island, that I've done live streams on previously. It's actually pretty low end on the requirements, I remember. That might be a good one for you to check out if your laptop is like struggles just to play like Terraria. Yep, that. Ooh, nicely balancing out this. Oh. Oh, wait, nope, not going up there yet. Going up here. Boom. Okay. Let's use up some of this. Make another drill. Also, let me check and see what my power is. That, oh yeah, getting a little bit lower on power now, but doing pretty well on that. I'm not gonna make it by the end of the stream, but I am definitely improving quite nicely. I mean, I was what, 49 point something at the start of the stream for the terraformation index, and we're about to be up by 300 points above that. So big jump, but you know, this has been kind of the case each stream. You know, once you get things going, it's just compounds so much. Alright, that's still a few more I need to move, but that's one more new one right there. And while I'm out here, let's go look at the trees and super alloy. We'll see how much more this looks filled in now that all of them are going to be matured, like fully grown. Definitely could use some like flower spreaders over here to, you know, embellish around the ground. Like that is very thick right there, but having something right there in those little gaps where it could fill in with the flowers would help. I do need to probably get some more flower spreaders going and put out here, but this, yeah, look at that. That's a very nice looking little valley. Be a nice spot for a, you know, just a little scenic base. It's kind of too far away right now from any useful resources, but you know, just a quick little, nice little base there for the look. Hey! Welcome back. Yes, we got the tier 3 tree spreader right now. And I'm just trying to fill in some spots with those. A glitch when entering and exiting that doesn't have an animation yet? Or are you talking about green hell? How long before we have a breathable atmosphere? That has not happened yet. I think that is still to be implemented. Like, we're on... They're supposed to do insects, fishes, mammals, like breathable atmosphere, stuff like that. But it hasn't been implemented yet. Like, we don't even have actually insects fully implemented yet. Like, I'm not even worried about how far I am on the stage of insects. I haven't even looked since earlier to see where I'm at on the insects because it's not really making a difference at the moment. That 4, 4, 4. What's that? 5? Oh wait, no, I used up some. There we go. One extra. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got all that super alloy, and then the extra stuff I got, combined with a few leftovers, just made a bunch more super alloy. So yeah, that's there. Take that out. Bam. Easy. Yes. So all that, I got another one that's most of the way full now, a little over halfway. And I was done with this because I'm not using those. So I was at less than like, or was I like 1% or something? I'm up to like this on the insects now. Again, I'm going up a good bit on that. Not to the point of unlocking this yet, but that's obviously going to be an easy one between now and the next, when I get to the next live stream. That'll definitely be done next one. And then there's 2 fusion spots, or 2 fusion reactors I could go make stuff to put it in. And yeah, be done with that. But there we go. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna test, as you've been saying, to spam F4. Okay, so yeah, I said I was gonna make sure to save before I tested it. So this is the unstuck glitch. So you just spam F4 and it launches you into the air. Because basically it's like bumping you up to get you out of being stuck. That is looking so nice right there. I mean, look, you can actually see green on the upper wall above where the dust fall is. And then there's, yeah, that. I mean, greenery right there showing. You see all the trees filling in over there. That's still desert right there. That's desert too. How high can I go? Can I go all the way up to the satellite level? I want to see if I can, like, once I get all the way up, can I save myself before I hit the ground by starting the jetpack? This is getting close to about where the satellite feed is. I can't see my base structure on the feed, but this is pretty much what it looks like. I'm guessing that's got to be as high as I'll be able to go then. It's got to be like the edge of the atmosphere type, or the edge of the map that they'll let you go to as once I get past this part. The fusion reactor opens rooms for later gaming. I was kind of figuring the fusion reactor, and there's 2 of them. There's one in that one, and then there's one in that one over there. I think it was that one over there. I figured those would unlock something else. And look at all that. So there's the edge of the map. And yeah, edge of the map there. So I've gone there. And it does that very hard to see, like completely obscured. You can't go anywhere. That looks like they might be adding something there later. I'll be surprised if they don't use that. That's definitely got a little bit too much of the terrain modified for it to not be. And you can see the edge, how it's got that break right there. That's going to be something that encloses it so you can't go out that way. And then obviously we go around this way. So I expect this to be filled in. And that's got like a look of like being at map edge. But you see there's, if I turn it the right way, in the corner you can see there's still some stuff over there. What if I just walk to the, like, over that way, try to go to the planet? All right, that's enough double clicking because my oxygen is getting a little low. Very red over there, suddenly. So quiet. You don't hear wind rushing past you. All right, get ready. Can I time it? So how low can I get before I trigger the jetpack and prevent myself from being killed? Oh, oh, that was close. That was so close to the end. I did it. I feel like just a split second longer, I would have died. I'm pretty sure that would have hurt enough that it might have killed me. If I survived that fall, I would have been very surprised. Oh, I might have been able to do it just a fraction of a second later and been okay, but I don't think I could have intentionally delayed myself that long. That was a very, very good catch right there. Something about, yeah, I was, well, I mean, there's several satellites, like, broken around. And, there's also, you can launch the GPS satellites, which I've launched one of each. I don't really know if adding, like, a second one would do anything. Because, like, I launched the first one, and then I launched the second one. I think the second one only expanded how wide of the map area I got to see. So yeah, it looks pretty much like I was just, you know, at the top most of the orbit and just looking down is what it is. It'd be great if it, like, we get a third one that lets it expand out even more and lets you maybe zoom in and zoom out. Way down on that. I'm gonna need to go find some more zeolite just to make like another one of those reactors. But I've got 5 seeds that I'll need to put in to use with tree spreaders. Actually, I probably have 1 or 2 tree spreaders that are still tier 2 and I can upgrade instead of having to just make all new ones. But yeah, that's going pretty well, I would say. And again, now I'm over 300 GTI higher than I was at the start of this. And a good bit higher on that. That, based on the speed here, I'm pretty sure I could probably hit the 100% net stream, because I'm just going to be continuing to increase further and further with everything. I've only got 4 of these on display, so either I have them stored somewhere, or I somehow did not get a rocket thing from every one of the golden crates. I thought that was kind of the thing, was the crates, but I went looking earlier for some of them and I didn't find them. I might look again for some of them and see if I can find them. But yeah, that was it. I did a good amount of upgrading and a good expansion today. And I mean, it looks good. They got a lot of trees. I mean, it's not as dense over here anymore, but it's dense over there. It's getting dense over at the big warp gate thing. Yeah, I'm doing all right with the tree spreaders now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Timmy, it's just like I'm sleeping. Let me Let me sleep. That's like, he's just like all the time, just like, I'm gonna sleep. Again, if you missed it earlier, I can, show it off again. I did get my Steam Deck. It came in yesterday. It went to sleep though. There it goes. Yeah, there it is. And again, the only thing that's bothering me the most, the bothersome thing is, as I mentioned at the beginning, the screen itself right through here, it's not perfectly fitted. So there's a little bleed from the backlight. So it has a little whitewash effect just in the upper area right there. I'm not a fan of that. And it does seem a little harder to press some of the buttons control-wise. So playing for like an hour on it last night, it did start to make my hand cramp up. Mainly because of these back buttons right there. So, yeah. All right, bye, Imp. Thanks for hanging out, and happy Easter to you, too. Thank you, Jenny. You had level 3 dirt when you killed the Jaguar, okay? But yeah, this Steam Deck, I mean, again, when you get yours, if you've, put in your order for it, one of the first things it's going to have for your library, actually on the library, the first thing it shows, stop doing this, stop scrolling around, it's got a section right there. Well, it won't, okay, it's not going to get it right, but it says great on deck. So it actually is going to show you all the ones, like popular titles that are good for it. Like No Man's Sky is rated as good. Ark is rated as good. Terraria is rated as good on this. There you go. And then if you go to your library, it's got the same thing. Under your library, it's got great on deck as one of the filter options. And granted, I haven't tried them all yet. Of course, it takes time to download them. But Dying Light, I was not impressed with the control scheme on it. I'm actually going to uninstall it from this probably because, yeah, the controls were just really bad in that. Like, I don't see how you could play it with gamepad controls the way they're configured for Steam Deck on that. But Killer Instinct was good. So far, I mean, it took a little tweaking, but my copy of it was not even showing here. What is it? Or is it Prototype 2, which is a, I think 2012 game. It worked with some tweaking, and it's not even supposed to be like compatible really, which is why it took some tweaking. But yeah, Dying Light was supposed to be fully compatible. Not impressed with it. It did not perform very well on it. So even though it says a game is compatible, it's supposed to be great on deck, some of them, the controls are gonna be pretty bad, I expect. So yeah. You hope to get yours in July. I mean, mine was Q2, so beginning of April, I mean, not right at the beginning, but very close to the beginning. It went ahead and did that. All right, see you at Spots, and see you at Spots' girlfriend. What, Sam? Play Ark and level your Sino. I thought about the idea of playing Ark on this, and then I was like, wait a second, is it gonna actually sync with my single player game, because that's a locally hosted server? Basically, when you're playing single player, if it syncs, then fine, but if it doesn't sync, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like the control scheme for Ark on this anyway, but if it does sync, then that'd be great. Otherwise, I think Ark would be good on this if you were using it to play on like a hosted server, not just single player. That way, as long as you got good Wi-Fi, it's going to work. And I have seen people complaining about the Wi-Fi being slow, at least as far as downloading. I did not have that problem. Granted, I restrict what I put on my 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So, make sure you don't overload your Wi-Fi, your SSID. But it downloaded 2 games totaling about 70 gigs in a little over an hour over my Wi-Fi. So, yeah, not a problem. You reformat it and running Linux, like Linux spelled that way as opposed to the SteamOS version of Linux, because it's already got a SteamOS. I mean, it's got a desktop mode on it. So, all right, have a great Easter, Felonious. Yeah, I mean, it's got a desktop mode. You go power and switch to desktop, and it switches to desktop. And it's just gonna boot up like regular Linux. And yeah, it's just got like a full desktop background. I mean, desktop setup. Even Firefox, you know, and the touchscreen is a nice touch. It actually isn't that bad on like, you know, the touchscreen part with this. You know, doing this backwards is not working. Yeah. There you go. I can drag the window around. It's a decent response, you know. It's not like amazing. It's not going to sit there and, you know, win an award for how good it is. And yeah, you can use the pad. I keep hitting that. Use this pad to move the mouse cursor around. So, you know, there's some good tweakability for it. I've got to test out a dock with it to see how it works on that for like using a keyboard and mouse with it. That was one of my big things for it, was I wanted to be able to actually still have it for like have it as like a portable desktop kind of thing. Like, yes, I can do the gaming on it, but I also like the idea of being able to pop it over to like desktop mode if I need to do some quick work, and having some method for doing that. But yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's decent on the performance once you get into some of the games, but honestly, some of the games load slower than they do on my desktop that I've tried, and the drive on this should be at least 4 to 5 times faster than the one in my desktop. Also, the newer processor and everything. Yes, it's mobile, but it's supposed to be better than what I have. It's still not quite as fast as I thought it was going to be. Super alloy field and cave behind the sand falls. I mean, there's the sand falls there that has the osmium cave, but yeah, it could be good to have like another cave behind that. Okay, so a custom version of Ubuntu. I haven't seen that version. That's one I've never heard of. I've tried a lot of them, but I kind of went back to for my Linux, I stick with doing Parrot because of the security stuff it has in it. And then Pop OS has done pretty well. I've seen a lot of good stuff for it, but I still always go back if I need Linux for something. I do Parrot, and I do the security one. Just don't install Windows on your Steam Deck. Don't corrupt it. I'm not going to corrupt it. I'm going to keep it Windows free. Brings me up another thing, because you know the Steam Deck is running Steam OS, so you're basically emulating. The only game I've had a problem with so far from what I've tried is Killer Instinct. It runs great. It loads up. It runs fine. But when I exit, I've gotten an error every time with the Wine emulator for the Linux part of it to allow it to run as a Windows game. It actually gives me an error. The other games have not done that. So that is another thing. You'll probably see that on your certain games, but yeah. Ubuntu is for advanced users? What? Nah. All right, see ya, Oppenheimer. I always thought Ubuntu was like for like kind of like the beginner, but not super beginner. Like Elementary OS is Linux for like a beginner. That's a beginner one right there. That is one that's very much, it looks like a Mac, and it's made to be simple. Also why it's called Elementary. But yeah, Parrot, that one has a nice interface. You can get it in different ways, but I always do the security one because I like the, you know, network security and stuff like that, and I use it for that kind of stuff. Ike. Yeah, happy Easter. Some point I'm going to figure out the right way to say that. But yeah, if you've never seen it, try Parrot. I mean, it's not like overwhelming, you know. It's basically Ubuntu, but it's built off Debian, same as Ubuntu, but it adds a lot of interesting features, and you get the KDE style, which makes it more like Windows if you want that. I usually stick with the GNOME version just because I like the menu structuring for that. Or Pop OS is supposed to be pretty good as far as like a getting started in the Linux and being quite capable even if you know what you're doing in Linux. If I use Ubuntu now, it's server edition, which means there's no interface. It's command line entirely. That's the only time I use Ubuntu now. And that's always with either work or with something I'm doing for myself. If I need to, if I just need to run something real quick, I'll do like a Ubuntu server. But yeah, I don't mess with Ubuntu as far as the graphical desktop one anymore. H. Okay, H. Easy. I can try to remember that. Just H. I figure it's like the CH had the cut sound to it. But all right, H. Timmy? Are you just gonna do nothing? Throw up for there? There you go. All right. Show some Timmy belly. Oh, there you go. There you go. Timmy belly. Look right here. Look right here. Look. He's not gonna look. He never wants to look when I tell him where to look. Look right here. Look right here. Come on. Look right here. Right here. This camera. Right here. Look at this. All right. Thank you to Pierre for joining in. Thank you all for joining in. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Because we tend to... For some reason, you keep getting me to drag these out longer than I usually would. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Timmy's going to lay stretched out for a second until I say we're going to go out. And then he's going to go outside. I'm going to get to work on fixing some food. And yes, have a good weekend, everybody. Have a good Easter. If you're going to, get a basket. Can't get Manjaro to run on the Steam Deck. I haven't messed with Manjaro. Yeah, I'm sticking with plain Steam Deck for right now until I need something more involved with it. And I probably won't need that because I got laptops and such, If I'm going to do something more like that, I'm going to really expect to use the Steam Deck like a desktop, but I'm not going to do that. Timmy Face. Yes, Timmy Face. Timmy Face, say goodbye. Here we go. One more. Right here. Right there. There we go. Timmy Face. Timmy Face. Whoa. All right. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to call it a day. Again, happy weekend. Happy Easter. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And we will see you all next time.